and reigning World Series of Boxing team champions. So ARGILAGOS, Johanys.
Primer combate de la noche, división 49 kilogramos. The first combat of the night, division 49 kilograms. En la esquina de los Leones de Marruecos, on the corner of Morocco, las Lions, Zouhir el BEKKALI. En la esquina de los Domadores de Cuba, on the corner of Tamers from Cuba, Johanys, ARGILAGOS.
So there you go then, our first contest, a 49-kilogram match. This is a light flyweight, of course, between Zouhir el BEKKALI up against the Cuban favourite, and quite naturally Johanys ARGILAGOS. And 5 3-minute rounds this one, Ecuadorian referee. Three judges all are ringside, and they will not be using a machine to judge the points that have landed, but they were using their eyes. So much has changed, of course, in the world of sort of amateur stroke professional boxing. More of that hopefully a wee bit later. So round one, and the Cuban, of course, in the blue and white shorts up against this, well, obviously a talented Moroccan in BEKKALI. We'll wait and see how talented he can be. The Cubans, without a doubt, fantastic sportsmen, but also the best boxers in the world, at least at amateur stroke professional level, which of course this is. It does not preclude them from Olympic participation. In fact, a win or even a semi-final place here will guarantee you selection for the Olympic Games. So speed of punch here, quite obvious from ARGILAGOS so far. One thing, of course, that BEKKALI does have in his favour, he's a reasonably tall, lean kind of individual. A lovely little shot right there from Johanys ARGILAGOS. Well, ARGILAGOS, they're slightly off balance. And, well, as I said before, this crowd in a very happy, clappy mood, and great supporters of their sports people. And particularly, of course, in boxing. Not a great deal to pick between them in this opening round. I think ARGILAGOS has just about got the edge, but by no more than that. Oh, that was a sharp right. Good punch there from ARGILAGOS. And a lovely little left hook as well. That was nicely picked. I don't think there's too much danger of not picking a winner in this opening round. Less than half a minute to go. And we've had some fantastic nights watching the World Series of Boxing Championships. And there's the first round, which clearly goes ARGILAGOS' way, in my opinion. Yes, we've had some fantastic contests. We've also had a degree of controversy at times, but the game marches on. So a 10-9 round, as far as I'm concerned, for the opener. in favour of ARGILAGOS, and we'll wait and see what the judges have to say about that. And incidentally, you may remember, or if you don't even know, I shall tell you that the British Lionhearts got their WSB campaign off to a very good start, beating the China Dragons 3-2. I do know Ukraine Ottomans are going up against the Mexican Guerreros, but I haven't got the score through yet. When it comes, I'll let you know. So round 2 then of the scheduled 5. And Zouhir BEKKALI in the white shorts representing Morocco, up against this very lively Cuban by the name of Johanys ARGILAGOS. And ARGILAGOS clearly took the opener. Very good finish. 3 or 4 very decent shots. And sometimes being tall and rangy doesn't always help if you don't have the tactics to go with it. In other words, I don't believe that BEKKALI should go looking here for ARGILAGOS, simply because he knows that ARGILAGOS is just going to come forward, and he should be trying to use those long arms to try and pick him off as he does so. But of course, going looking for a fight means he's going to walk into trouble. But having said that, maybe that's his fun way of doing things. Well, that was a stumble, that was a push rather than a knockdown. So pretty lively round here, I'd say, so far for BEKKALI. Nothing scintillating landed quite yet, although that wasn't a bad left hook. But he's decided on pressure tactics here. And who knows, maybe if he can keep ARGILAGOS busy enough, he may do enough. We'll see. Not a great round this, I don't think, for the Cubans so far. And, you know, this is a pretty decent stuff from the Moroccan. Credit where it's due. So maybe the tactics here of BEKKALI are absolutely right. Rather than stand back and get himself, you know, to pick up points at long range, to try and put a man like ARGILAGOS under pressure is working. And a decent right landed there, I thought, from BEKKALI a moment ago. And again. Well, I'll tell you something, if that is not BEKKALI's round, I don't know who he goes to. 19 points apiece on my card. So 1 round each. Good start for ARGILAGOS, but a good comeback there, I thought, for BEKKALI. And don't expect too many Moroccan sympathetic replays. It's always the way, you know, when you're boxing in someone else's country, you take the stick. And the irony was there was an awful lot of good work done there by BEKKALI in the second round. So round 3. And our Ecuadorian referees had little to do so far.
Round 3.
So, what will it be here? ARGILAGOS needs to be in charge, take the bull by the horns here. Because this youngster from Morocco is obviously feeling quite confident. And to see a Cuban getting beaten on home soil appears unthinkable, doesn't it? Well, both swapping shots there. About on the even side this round so far. One thing I think BEKKALI's making a mistake, but he does leave himself vulnerable at times. And that was a nice shot right yet again from ARGILAGOS. So it looks like ARGILAGOS has reasserted his authority now. And looks like he who leads wins. Well, that's a stumble there once again from the Cuban this time. Oh, and a lovely little left hook there from ARGILAGOS. Get that shot hurt because BEKKALI's not letting go. Well, one thing's for certain, BEKKALI is a trier. Or should I say El BEKKALI? So there's the end of round 3, and that clearly goes the Cubans' way. So that's putting one in front now, in my opinion, at 29 points to 28. In season 4, we used to get the judges' scores up on screen, but I don't think that's going to happen on this occasion. As I say, lots of things have changed in the world of the Amateur International Boxing Association, and of course the PBA, the professional body that they've set up.
Second out, segundo fuera. Round 4. Round 4.
So round 4 it is. This is the penultimate session, and in the white shorts, allow me to remind you, Zouhir, El BEKKALI in action against Johanys ARGILAGOS of Cuba. So the Moroccans against the Cubans. This is our first bout in the light flyweight division. 49 kilograms the limit. Of course, one thing that you can guarantee with light flyweights is speed. Having said that, you can see an awful lot of speed from boxers far higher in weight than these two. And that was a little shot there that caught the referee. Well, I did mention earlier who leads wins, and that appears to be the case. When ARGILAGOS did in the opening round, he won that one quite clearly. Second round, of course, that went to El BEKKALI, who led off. Third round went the other way because ARGILAGOS was the leader. And in this round, it's kind of 50-50, really. Nice little shot right there from El BEKKALI. But he took a better left hook back. Well, that's the second time that ARGILAGOS has hit the floor from a slip. And the second time also for BEKKALI. Both on a bit on the clumsy side here. Third time for the Cuban. Kind of threw himself down there, didn't he? And the referee noticed that as well. Well, that was a better shot. ARGILAGOS, and here he goes. And this is much better now. Really putting their shots together here. Lovely right though from ARGILAGOS. And a beautiful right there as well. Sweeping punch. And again a right hand there. Picks off BEKKALI. So round four goes, in my opinion, the way of ARGILAGOS at 39-37 in front now. One round to go. So as far as the points are concerned, I think ARGILAGOS has got this one in the bag. But of course, there's always that little nag. Could he get caught with the right punch at the right time, in the right place? We'll wait and see. And those wondering, by the way, Domadores, I believe, stands for tamers. You know, like a lion tamer. And that's what they proved last season when they won this entire tournament. And it's going to last for 14 weeks, up until the beginning of May, as we come out now for the fifth and final round here in the light flyweight division. And allow me to remind you, we're looking at Johanys ARGILAGOS in the blue and white, representing Cuba at light flyweight in action against Zouhir BEKKALI, representing the Moroccan Atlas Lions. And I've got ARGILAGOS 2 points in front coming into this final session. And forget you not that I'm a very impartial viewer, as indeed are you. Unless, of course, you're Cuban or Moroccan. Well, another punch there on the break from ARGILAGOS, and he's already caught the referee on one occasion. Won't get away with that again. Yep, two pretty talented young men. It's all about who lands the most scoring punches on the target area of their opponents, and nothing else should matter. Well, not a great deal in this final session. I think possibly ARGILAGOS is probably just about in front. But, you know, a decent try, this, by BEKKALI. the times, I've got to say, this one has looked pretty hard work for the Cuban. And there's the final bell. Well, I suspect that will go the way of ARGILAGOS. 49-46 on my card in favour of the hometown favourite, Johanys ARGILAGOS. And a decent effort there, I thought, from Zouhir BEKKALI, especially in round 2. But then, sadly for him, it kind of all just drifted away, didn't it? So has ARGILAGOS got the Cuban side off to a good start here? Incidentally, the Cuban team has 31 members at different weights. The Moroccan team have got 29.
Resultado del combate, división 49 kilogramos. The result of the combat, division 49 kilograms. Juez 1, Huge 1. 49, 46, 49, 46.
Same as me.
Juez 2, Hughes 2, 50, 45, 50, 45. Juez 3, Hughes 3, 49, 46, 49, 46.
I'm glad I said the two judges had it exactly the same as I
Por
did.
votación unánime. The winner, unanimous decision. The Cuban Timers de los Domadores de Cuba.
So there you are then, Johanys, 49-46 twice and 50-45. Well, I'll call that 49-46 3 times, because that's the way I went as well. But a decent second round there, no doubt, for BEKKALI.